everybody. Happy Wednesday. Here in the States, it is Happy Thanksgiving Eve. Pretty big deal for us in the U.S. coming up tomorrow. Take a couple minutes here, let people jump on if they can. I know there's a lot going on, so it is what it is. We got to do some last minute shopping ourselves. We kind of have a list and an idea. We got to hammer down a couple recipes and things we're going to do and pick up a few more things, but we're pretty set. It's just us and Dad, and that's it. No big to do this year for sure. So what I'm doing is, and you can read in the description, is I found an article in an edition of Eat This, Not That, that Chris brought home this summer. And I'm kind of surprised I didn't really notice the article sooner, but I didn't. So what it is, the title of it, is How to Live to 100 or Longer, 100 or More. And it's basically talking about little things we can do, little changes in our routine, in our life, that are pretty easy, that can become habits, that can help us live a longer, healthier life, because health is a habit. It's not an event. It's not something you wake up one morning and say, I'm going to be healthy, and by the end of the day you're there. It doesn't happen that way. It doesn't happen that way in a month. It takes a while. It takes a while. Part of the reason is part of what we're talking about tonight. And for those of you who know me, or have known me for a little while, or know what I do as far as my other business, or my online business here, is we focus on genetic variants. And so tonight's article, I didn't plan this, but it is jumped out at me when I saw the article. So tonight's topic, and I'm going to show you in the magazine, I know it's going to be backwards, but I'm going to show anyway to show that I didn't make this up. And it says day 4 right there. Day 4 is, or number 4, learn about your genes. And so I was pretty excited about this because obviously that's what I do. I do is help connect people with a program where they can check their genes. We're looking at 18 specific genetic variants, and that are all health related. It's not about your ancestors. It's not about, is your index finger longer than your pinky, or what color your eyes are. Those things don't matter. It's all about health, and specifically on how our cells function, because our variants can create issues within our cell functions to make us more predisposed to certain medical conditions or health issues. A big one for me and for a lot of people is inflammation. But anyway, so that's what I do. So when I saw this, I got pretty excited. So what the article talks about is they did this study. It was based on centenarians, or basically people that have lived past 100. And that's where all of this is coming from. They looked for common things that they all do, the foods they eat, different things that help them remain healthy. And so one of the things they suggest, this was number 4 on the list of 20, was learn about your genes. And they talk about how gene variants in all of these people that live to be 100, they have found commonalities. A healthy lifestyle can help you live into an old age, but also live well. But the thing about it is that genetic variants can help maintain basic maintenance and function of the body's cells. And we can do that with nutrition. Going back to number 1, talking about different types of things we can do, foods that we should focus on. And I like their little action step. It says you can't outrun genetics, but you can learn about yours. And so they recommend consider taking a DNA test to learn about your potential genetic variants. Like I said, right now, my business, we have our general wellness test is 18 genetic SNPs, what we look at for cell function, inflammation, cardio health, blood glucose, how we, if we have, whoops, got a little crazy with the feet there, different areas. And then how you can supplement for those nutritionally, because nutrition impacts, if we have a genetic variant, it doesn't mean we're going to have that issue, but we can support not getting it, or if we are having it, we can support what those cells need in order to function properly, even if we have a variant. Now, not 100% true for every single gene in our body, only ones that are what we call actionable. And it means that we are able to impact their function with nutrition. Exercise is a big part of that. One of the things that we also do is test for fitness, which it's not going to tell you do this exercise, don't do that exercise, but it will tell you different things about how your body responds to exercise. So some people genetically need to work out really hard to get any benefit. Other people need to do it less because of how their body responds to extreme exercise. So we have a test that's a report that you can get that also talks about your fitness and exercise. So the whole way this came about, people say, well, that's kind of crazy sounding, and it is, but it's not. It's science. It's absolutely science. It's science in the nutritional side of foods, spices, herbs, things we have found that we know have certain vitamins, minerals, things in them that our bodies need, and also the research on how those are impacting us. And then we have the Human Genome Project, which ended, I think, about 25 years ago, and since then it's been a process of extracting information from that. And so we have our science on the nutrition and our science on our biology, our human biology. And so what's happening now is we're able to take the biology side of it in our genetics and match that with nutritional research, so we can help create kind of a symbiotic relationship that's unique to each of us. Like we said, our DNA is what makes us all almost identical, but our genetics, our genes, are what makes us unique. And so that's what this is talking about. So it's just another way, one of the 20 ways, one of the 20 habits, or actually this is an action, that we're looking at on how you can impact your health so that you can age as healthy as possible, which is, I hope, all of our goals. So that's all I have for tonight. I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving tomorrow. I hope you're able to enjoy a nice meal. I know we can't be with as many people as we'd like, but staying healthy is really important. Staying well, not putting ourselves in the path of unnecessary risks for our health. So just really quickly, tomorrow's topic is, it'll be a little hint, it's all about the Z's. Have a great night, have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and we'll talk to you soon. See you tomorrow.